All right. Hi, everyone. Hi, Ginger. Hi, Landon,
Hi.
Sapphira, Jujubee. How is everyone doing?
Amazing.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Great.
Hi,
Everyone look,
David.
everyone looks like they've had lots of sun, lots of energy through the summer,
And absolutely
Hydration.
no filler.
and no
None.
filler at all. No.
None.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, okay. You've had enough for all of us, girl.
Well, it's so great to have you all in this like virtual space to talk about all things ooky spooky in this midsummer scream of a Halloween that we're preparing for, right? As you get ready for your tour for Hocus Pocus Live. So we're going to talk about all the good, the bad, and the ugly surrounding the show, but also to catch up a little bit with all of you because this is the first time I have the privilege of chatting with all of you, whether in a group or individually. So yeah, let's kick it off with some questions here.
Yeah.
So, Ginger, you've called Hocus Pocus Live your biggest theatrical production yet. How does it feel to step into the role, not just as a performer, but as a writer, director, co-producer for the tour, and also as the most recent Drag Race All Stars winner to enter the Drag Race Hall of Fame?
Oh, thank you. Everyone but Sapphira clapped. Okay, I will note. No, it feels amazing. And honestly, I don't feel like I would have been prepared for this had I not done Drag Race, especially so many times. Because, like, they'll all tell you, having appeared on a reality drag competition show, you've got to always be the writer, the director, the producer, the star, the costume designer, everything. So that skill set certainly came into play when piecing these shows together. My husband and I started our company, Fruit Wine Productions, 7 years ago. We
Wow.
started doing the Golden Girls Live, which we call the Golden Gals Live for legal reasons, and ended up getting so much attention for this little show that we just put on at the gay bar in town that it went out on its own national tour. We became the official drag Golden Girls troupe through the producers of the original show. Got to headline the convention, the Golden Girls convention, and our mission statement was always to re-examine cult classics for the queer community through more of a queer lens while creating work for queer artists. So it just kind of stacked on top of each other and
Hmm.
grew more and more every year. And this year it is bigger and better and bolder than it's ever been.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, you have this reputation for these theatrical drag shows, right? You mentioned that it's bigger and better than it's ever been, but how else does it compare to like these previous productions that you've done?
Well, this one, the set is bigger, the costumes are more detailed, if you can even imagine it. And we have tailored the script to each of the artists that are playing these roles because when we when we take on these classic characters that people know, like I said, we want to re-examine them through a fully queer lens, and we want to see how that's colored by the different performers who step into those roles. So Sapphira is so known for being such an incredible opera singer. We had to find a moment in the show for Mary to sing opera. And I'll let her tell the story, but we had talked about why she finally agreed to accept the role was when she had seen Sister Act and Kathy Najimy's character started singing opera. But I'll let her tell that. But we have definitely honed in on how we personally relate to these characters and how we can amplify both ourselves and the character that people know.
Mm. I know that Bette Midler herself encouraged you on the set of Hocus Pocus to run with this idea, right? So what went through your mind when you had that moment and you had her
Well,
blessing?
it's 4 o'clock in the morning. We've been shooting every night for like 2.5 weeks, and she's just as wonderfully bitter as you could ever imagine her to be. And she comes up and she goes, "You, I like the way you do me. You should do something with this. Do a show, do a tour, do something." So that just kept playing over and over and over in my head. And I was like, okay, but how do I do this, but make it make sense for the people coming to see me, to like marry Ginger Minj with Winifred Sanderson. And that's what got the ball rolling on this. And now, a couple years later, it's grown into its own thing.
You said I just need a signature here for the rights, right here.
Exactly. But all of the girls, Bet, Kathy, and Sarah are so supportive of the queer community in general, but
Mhm.
particularly of the three of us who got to do their counterparts in the movie. They treated us with such respect and have been
Mhm.
so like our hype men behind the scenes ever since then. So it's something that we don't take lightly. Kathy Najimy actually does our pre-show announcement.
Mhm.
So it's nice to have the stamp of approval from the blueprint.
And I know you mentioned a little bit of Saphira's talents, but what brought, together, Jujubee, Sapphira, Landon? What made you feel like this was the perfect coven for the tour?
Everybody was my first choice here, and it's an idea that has been kicking around in my head ever since I put the show together the first time. A lot of people don't know, but Jujubee is the reason I ended up on Drag Race in the first place. She's the one that really like got me into that world. So we've been close ever since then, and I it was nice to be able to create an opportunity where I could kind of pay that back in a sense, but also share the success that she helped to create. Sapphira, I've been such a fan of for so long. I mean, even before she was on Drag Race, spending my summers in P-Town, where she was such a staple. I was a fan of the talent, so I knew that was there. And then getting to meet her after she was on Drag Race, I realized we just click. Like there's this sisterhood there that I really appreciate. And Landon is, to me, one of the most incredible drag artists in the world. So to be
Stop.
able
Mhm.
which to be able to share this the stage with people that I respect and admire so much, it's daunting a little bit, but it's also just really wonderful.
I'll give you your
Oh.
$50 later. Okay, thanks.
Now, Saphira, audiences fell in love with your operatic voice and dazzling stage presence on Drag Race season 16. How are you bringing that same vocal magic into Hocus Pocus Live? I know Ginger mentioned a little bit about Mary's opera.
Yeah, it's really funny because I've always loved Catherine Najimy. For when I saw her in Hocus Pocus, she was like one of my favorite characters just because of her um express her way of expressing her face and using all that she is in every single way, and then seeing her in Sister Act, um, and having her be the one who was singing opera. And I've always been obsessed with opera since I was like 4 years old. And so, like, being asked to be Mary, I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. I can use my operatic style. I can use my super expressiveness and just like everything I can do to bring Mary to life in this way. And honestly, being asked to be, a person of with less melanin in their skin, but like being able to bring that together and not that even being a question in the casting made me very excited to do the show with Ginger.
Hmm. And will you be conjuring up your famous character shoes on stage?
Well, actually, the thing about it is these are the shoes that look like they are most apropos for this show. So I will definitely be wearing my LaDuca boots
The little
because
biscuit heels.
they're LaDuca boots. They are a 3-inch boot.
So you're
Um,
saying Mary is a label whore. We get it.
yes, exactly, because
They
she
were made
is,
for
and
this, yeah.
Fashion icon.
because as much as people like to make fun of those boots, they cost more than most people's shoes. So, but like, yes, I'll be able to wear my heels. I'll be able to use my slew foot properly in spells and singing.
Kathy and Jimmy could never.
I'm sure she
Could
could.
or would.
Could or
Would
would
never.
want to.
All right. And Jujubee, you've been a Drag Race fan favorite across multiple seasons, known for your humor, your heart, your iconic reads. How are you channeling those traits into this production?
Well, I think the role of Sarah is she's just so funny, and you know, it's I'm really gonna have to act really hard because she's a little bit more dumb, and I'm the most intelligent person I know. So, this is
You don't
gonna
know
be
many
real.
people, do you?
It's gonna be so hard. No, I know that we're gonna have so much fun together. The four of us in a room together is going to be a laugh riot, and the fact that we get to play on stage together and get paid for it and have people enjoy us. That's what I'm here for. And it's going to be joyous. It's going to be so much fun.
The thing
And
that made me go, there's nobody that can play this role except for Jujubee, was you on All Stars when you did Amber.
Amber,
With the potato.
that's literally who
That's
she is.
it. Yeah.
It's Amber. Wait, maybe we need to rewrite this script for me now.
We already did.
And so you also recently starred in Drag the Musical. How has that theatrical experience shaped your approach to this production?
Oh my gosh. I love theater, and I don't think many people know this, but the reason I even do drag is because of theater.
Mm.
I went to school for theater, and the reason drag came into my life is because I really wanted to do something on stage, and there wasn't a role for me to audition for or play. I'm 41, and when I was in college, they were doing shows that were not for me. So drag was the easiest way for me to be on a stage, and that's what it is. And drag the musical for me was life changing. It was one of the coolest things I ever got to do, and I kept saying to myself, I can't wait to do more theater. I can't wait to do more theater. And when Ginger asked me to do this, it was an absolute yes from the moment. I didn't even ask about the money. I was like, yeah, let me do this. And then on second thought, I was like, wait, am I getting paid for this? I really want to get paid for this. But I'm excited because it's a different character. I played the Tigress in Drag the Musical, and she was a little bit sassy, bitchy, and she knew what she wanted. But I think my approach to Sarah is it's a whimsical play on being super blonde. And, blondes are really smart, but I don't think Sarah is. And I'm going to lean into that.
All right. Well, we can't wait to see that. Um, so, Landon, as the winner of Dragula season 3, you carved a path as one of the most visible drag kings in the world. How does it feel to bring that artistry into a production like Hocus Pocus Live?
I'm over the moon excited and honored to represent the kingdom at this level and this type of theatrical performance. That part of it, I'm always honored to represent and not, especially when I don't feel tokenized. Similar to how Sapphira mentioned it, I often get tokenized in drag shows where they're like, well, we'll bring Landon out, so we checked off our open to everything marker. And you can feel that when you're on stage and in the venue. And I tend to talk to the audience and be like, if you like drag kings, make sure you ask for them. My message is always, if you go to a drag show and you don't see a drag king, ask the producer, ask the host, ask the manager of the venue, where are the fucking drag kings? They're in the area, we exist. You're just not showcasing them and giving them the opportunity to grow by letting them have stage time. And to know that that's not what this is just, I'm appreciated for what I can do. I've worked with Ginger before on high-level productions. We did a Halloween together. Yeah. So it's been like knowing that it's not being tokenized is probably my favorite part of it. To just be appreciated for what I can bring to the cast. And it's daunting as well. I feel overwhelmed in a great way with the opportunity. I haven't been in a theatrical production like this or sang live on stage in a theatrical production since junior college, where I played Maria in West Side Story. Sorry about it. And
Word.
Oh, Maria.
So I'm like a trained.
I stand drag.
Yeah,
Maria.
yeah. Oh, and being like a high soprano at the time, I was a studying vocal performance at the time, and I don't have that voice anymore. But knowing that I can still belt, and I've seen live at drag shows. I have a couple songs that I sing, but bringing all that to this, I'm super excited. Super excited.
Nice. And a couple of questions for whoever wants to answer. So drag is often about transformation and magic. How does Hocus Pocus Live amplify that idea for audiences who may be seeing drag in a theatrical setting for the first time?
Well, for me, what drew me to Hocus Pocus in the first place when I was a kid growing up was there were these three women that on the outside, on the surface, they're buffoons and people laugh at them, but they harness such a power, and whenever they learn to work together in their own little community, they achieve incredible things. Sometimes at the detriment of the entire world. And I think it's such an allegory for the queer community in the sense that, yeah, some people look at us like we're buffoons, but if we come together and we harness the power that we share collectively, we can make big changes in the world. And that spoke to me as a queer child growing up and watching these women. So to be put into a position where we can kind of conjure that same sort of magic for the next generation, that's what keeps me like so invested in this.
Mm. Anyone else?
Well, I think people are going to be really excited to see drag performers on stage sing live
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
act and do a production that has two acts. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy because a lot of us are really used to doing two outfits, two looks, a meet and greet, and two numbers, and then we go home. And
Hmm.
it's a lot earlier than a drag show at a gay bar. That's what I'm excited
Yay.
about.
Me
Everything's
too.
always past my bedtime.
Because we're both 41 now, Mary. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. The knees hurt, everything.
Well, I
So,
think
yeah.
also what's so interesting is that a lot of people on the surface can look at this and go, oh, it's a drag show. It's a Hocus Pocus themed drag show, not knowing that all four of us come from theatrical backgrounds.
Hmm.
That's where we got our footing and how we got into drag in the first place was through
Hmm.
theater. So we're just kind of going back to our roots and doing what we know and love the best and sharing that with the world. So I think people are going to be very pleasantly surprised at the level of theatricality.
Yeah, I did a lot of theater in drag in Provincetown with the Godus Orphans. And it kind of like, as we were reading through this, I was like, oh, this reminds me of being back at home. It reminds me of being in this place where people are going to come to this show and say, oh, not thank God this is not just a regular drag show, because regular drag shows are phenomenal. But thank
Hmm.
God I came to this show and I got to see drag elevated to a different level than I had originally. Because people go to a drag show, goes, oh, I've never been to a drag show. What do I do? What do I do? You just get to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. That's what you
Hmm.
get to do here. You don't have to do anything else. I mean, you can hoop and holler because yes, we do what we want you to, be there. But like you don't have to do anything but like enjoy the show. And I think that for especially for people who've never gone to a drag show, this will be a wonderful way of introducing yourself to the many facets of drag.
Mm. All right. And to close us off here, I want to do something that I'm calling a cauldron rapid fire round. So,
Oh.
questions for all of you. We'll answer them as quickly and as best as we can related to anything Hocus Pocus and Halloween, right? So, um, who on the cast is most likely to forget their spells?
Oh.
Jujubee.
Me. Me.
Yeah.
All right. If you could cast a spell with a single song, what would it be?
Ooh.
I put a
We have
spell
an
on you.
original
Yeah.
song. We have an
An
original
original.
song this year that opens the show, and I think it's, as the kids say, a bop. And I think people are,
Okay.
I think that's the one that's going to get people going. Oh yeah,
Mm.
I'm in.
All right. If you went trick or treating, which candy are you eating first, and which candy are you giving away?
Snickers, I'm eating first,
Yeah, Snickers.
and then I'm giving away candy corn, clearly. Like,
Give it to me. I'll take the candy corn, and
you
I'll
eat
give
candy
you.
corn?
Yeah, I love candy corn, and I'll give you
You
those
would.
the orange and black peanut butter taffy things that are always stuck to the wrapper. Take
Oh,
those.
I don't know what those are.
I've never heard of
I'm a
that.
Reese's Pieces kind of girl.
ooh,
Oh,
Reese's
yeah, same
Pieces are
here,
good
but
I
too.
do like a
Hmm
Reese Piece.
Snickers are
Yeah,
so
hmm
quick. You just open them up and pop them in your mouth.
the miniature ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
Halloween
like.
miniature
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
And if you
good.
eat 15 of them, you don't feel bad.
at all.
15 is a lot.
It's just like getting
It's a whole
filler,
candy
right?
bar.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as you follow it up with some fiber, you'll be fine.
The broccoli.
If you could hex one drag competition challenge forever out of existence, which would it be?
A design challenge. I hate
Mm,
them.
Yeah,
eat,
they're not my favorite either.
eating spiders. Nah, get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, you had to do that.
I
That's
know, it was.
gross.
Like the
That's
first 5 minutes
crazy.
of the first episode, I had to eat fucking spiders.
A protein.
I think you're alone on
Exactly.
that one, right? On this group.
Yeah, you're
That,
alone on
I
that.
know.
that's
Oh, no one can relate?
crazy.
Oh, weird. You can relate with me. Yeah.
We're all like, I hate sewing. Well, yes, I hate eating spiders.
Fuck
It's all
you.
mindful. Drag.
Can't think of anything. I like it all.
Oh well. I
She
mean,
wants to be
and
on All
you.
Stars. Yeah, she's
Okay.
done
Yeah,
it.
campaigning to be on All Stars BC,
She
huh?
she's good at all of it, and she loves it all.
Hmm
All right. What is one magical accessory you can't live without?
I like a
Oh,
lip gloss that burns. I like the plumping glosses. So I've
Mm.
been using this one that has the chili pepper in it, and it makes my nose like water up and run the whole show, but I feel so alive. I
I
love
want
it.
you to know that all you have to do is go to a doctor I have, and you'll never have to do that again.
I know. Okay, fine. Yes,
You
I'll go.
start talking
I
about
think
filler
every
and
queen
show
needs
with filler.
lashes.
Yes, every
Mm.
queen flashes.
Lashes.
My accessory is underneath, which is duct tape for my tits. Like
Mm.
I got big old biggies. So yeah.
Mine is earrings. I feel like, you put the lashes and the hair and everything on, and if you don't have earrings, it's it's I feel like I don't look like her.
Mm.
I think with good reason, I think. Yeah. All right. Which person, living or dead, would you want to join your coven?
Tina Turner.
Mm.
She's
That's a
my
good
ultimate.
one.
Patti LaBelle.
Lady Gaga.
Oh man.
Sorry, Jill Scott.
Hmm.
Kevin Aquan. Kevin
Oh,
Aquan. Yeah,
oh,
he's my makeup here like superhero. Would love to have been able to pick his brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. And what are you superstitious about?
all of
Funny,
all of the
nothing.
theatrical superstitions for me. I don't
Mm,
say Macbeth in the theater. I won't walk under a ladder. I won't whistle backstage.
yeah.
All of those things, they come into play for me. I'm a very
I didn't know
superstitious.
about the whistling.
Mhm.
What?
Whistle
I knew
backstage.
about the
A
Scottish play.
classic.
I won't even say that name.
I won't even say the word at all. I just don't say the Scott. I just say Scottish play
I
Well,
or
say
all
the
the
Scottish
world is
play. How
stage,
dare
so
you?
how
the
dare
Scottish
you use it?
opera.
How dare you say that
There's a
word?
reason that Shakespeare on season 7 bombed, and I think that's because we did the Macbeth thing.
Ugh.
You said it
Mm.
again.
Oh
Girl,
my
you just keep
I'm in
God.
the
saying it.
theater.
Well, life is
All
a
the world's a
stage,
stage.
sweetie.
All the world is
Oh,
a stage.
fine.
Yes.
MacB.
Go.
Big
You just
Mac.
say the Scottish play and keep it
The
moving.
Scottish play.
The Scottish play.
Gosh, Ginger.
In the opera,
Oh,
we call it the Scottish opera, but it's actually an Italian opera, so it doesn't make any sense. But
wait, I do always look for a ghost light when I'm in an old theater. I'm always like, is there a ghost light? Do y'all keep one on?
I look for a
That is
ghost.
the thing.
Yeah, I
I look
look
for a
Honey,
ghost.
You don't have to look for them. They'll
Honey,
follow us.
I
They
feel
do
for
find me
those.
all the time. Ugh.
We are the girls, honey.
All right. Is there anything else you all would like to share with the world before we end our call?
Yes, if you want to bring gifts, we accept cash. I'm really into Wicked. I love all things witches and Hocus Pocus and Wizard of Oz and Labubu's.
You like Labubu's. You've given in.
Okay. All right, here's the thing. I did not want to get in on this trend. I didn't at all. And our roommate Michael was like, "No, you have to go look for one with me." So I went with him. We had fun looking for it. Finally found a place that sold the real ones. As soon as I opened it up, I was like, "I'm your mother." I love it. It reminds me so much of Where the Wild Things Are, which was one of my
Mhm.
favorites growing up. So now I'm a little obsessed. A little.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you get like a Labubu at every show now.
I hope so too.
Yeah, I
Aren't
hope
they
just putting that out
expensive?
there. They can.
Yeah,
They're like
well,
they are $30, but a lot of places will sell them for $60.
Or
girl,
75.
when
Well,
we
that's a little
finally
fucked
found
up.
the real ones in Orlando, they were $115.
Mm.
Fuck
Mhm.
I didn't buy
that.
it. I didn't buy it. That $200,000
Listen,
hadn't cleared yet, so I did not buy
Wow.
you
In
know,
this
yeah,
economy?
okay. I just want everybody to go to hocuspocuslive.com and buy tickets. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Buy the
Yeah.
tickets.
And it's spelled with
Mhm.
a K, not a C. I made that mistake. I sent people to the wrong website.
Hocus
They
pocus.
went to the wrong website where they had to subscribe.
They were like, Juju, this is not the right website. I was like, oh, oopsie.
Can I ask one final question right here? It's what the world wants to know. Jujubee, have you
Yeah,
watched the movie yet?
I have. I have not watched the second movie,
I'm in
and
it. You should.
I was almost in it with you, but I was
I
busy.
know.
But I am
Not
going
I
to
was
watch it
busy.
again. I was busy.
She was gardening.
I would like to formally apologize to anyone that I may offend with my poor attempt at a Cockney accent. So I apologize now.
They're
As
fine.
somebody who has sat through it, it's beautiful. You don't have to apologize for
Yeah,
anything.
it's great.
No, it's not, but it's okay. We're gonna have fun with it.
It's fantasy.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
I
You
think
have
you
to
should
be
just
real.
change your accent every line.
I mean, might as well. It wasn't even
Shit.
brought to my attention until the first read through that the first movie he has more like a New England old timey kind of accent, right? And then the second one, all of a sudden he went Cockney with it. So I didn't realize that. So I was trying to find my voice, and they're like, actually, you did Cockney. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, let me badly attempt that for everyone.
Thought it was great.
And I just want everyone to come and enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
Not necessarily in that order.
Enjoy yourself and come.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You
thank you so
nasty
much.
pig.
Thanks, everyone. It's so great to see you all, and I wish you
Thank
the
you,
best.
David.
Break a
Thank
leg.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
We might.
Bye.